Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to City Skylines and my attempted recreation of the Inland Empire, specifically San Bernardino. This is our city hall, and I just cruising around looking for some cool POV shots, and I couldn't help but see this and think, it's time to go back to the future. I know it's City Hall, but it looks like a courthouse like that, doesn't it? Looks like the clock tower. Anyway, out of first-person view. So, last episode, we worked. Whoa, come on, scroll. I gotta get used to using the scroll buttons on the keyboard. I do this, and I hope that's not annoying with the mouse. Anyway, last episode we were expanding up into here. As you can see, our residential zones not quite filled in yet, and our residential demand has flatlined, but our industrial and/or office demand has increased. So, that being said, I'm gonna keep moving on with the no, sorry. Death problem. Ooh. I'm going to keep moving on with the... What am I trying to say? Office buildings, office zoning. And keep moving forward. Gosh, I keep saying that, don't I? I wonder where that quote is from. Death, 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 death. How is our death care? Oh, it's nearing its capacity. Okay, well, you know what? Let's plop in another one, because honestly, this cemetery up here is pretty big. It's a pretty big cemetery. So that'll help until we get the, crematoriums, incinerators. Until we get the crematoriums. Oh yeah, I did a little research on, what is it, Google Maps, or I suppose it's Apple Maps on my iPad here. And this high school here is, I had it over here, it's more over here, and there's like a track and field, and I might put some of those in at some point. But it is Pacific High School there. That was one I knew of. There's one or two more, like there's one I think I might squeeze in somewhere in here. Did I put one up here? I thought maybe I had? No. Entry? No. Oh, we're going to need it anyway. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and plop it in. Just because. Boom. Elementary school. And that should raise our capacity. Not necessarily enough, though. So that's good. One there, one there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that for the time being. I need to be a little more careful with my actual spending. I had close to, I think, 300,000. We're down to 60,000. Oh, speed things up, though, to get things moving. Money, 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 money. Get the money flowing a bit more. Good, good, good. Excellent. So, like I said, let's plop in some more offices. Is that watered yet? It is. Good. Office space. Boom, fill that in. Roads, yes, the low whatever ones. That's good there. Oh, this doesn't match up to anything, does it? No, it doesn't. I mean, I guess I can fudge it like that, and that's not gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna hurt anybody. I don't know. We'll leave it like that and see what happens. But we'll plop in some office space. Because, yeah, all around the courthouse here is offices, I believe, in that downtown area. And I know this is offices too, because it's right by the city hall. This is probably offices as well. So let's go ahead and the power lines. Kind of annoying, aren't they? Just a little bit, just a smidgen. Shoot. Let's see. I'm gonna squeeze it all the way up. One more. Ah, grr. It's not going to be cooperative, is it? I don't know if that's going to... Oh, can I get that across? No? Okay, let me see. Oh, you're okay starting there. No, you're not either. So let's see if that is... I think that's connected. You know what? I'm just going to cheat a little bit. Teensy bit. I'm going to... What is that? I'm going to cheat and throw in a park just to... Just to ensure that the power flows across, right? And that should... Yes! Excellent. And that'll help with some of these things leveling up a bit. Ooh, they undraw pretty quick. Alright. So, really quick. Boom. Boom. And all that is watered, right? Yes, excellent. So we're going to let that go. Good, and we can already see our industrial / office demand going down and fluctuating. They're all kind of dropping down a little bit. And the main goal is to get the residential up so we can keep the population growing and reach our next goal, which we're actually almost there of 12,000. And after that, I'm not sure what the next goal, I can't quite remember. But as long as these keep populating, everything should be flowing well. Wow, look at all that traffic. I think when I... See, we have Waterman, and that'll go down to the freeway down here. Ooh, that's not pretty, though. This road... Shush, chirper. This road up here, this one, I believe. I think I said it's Tippecanoe. Del Rosa ends here, airport. Tippecanoe runs along the edge of the airport and down to the 10 freeway down here. I kind of want to make that my main freight access road. I think I'm going to put a traffic ban on this, a heavy traffic ban on this road. But that's not for a bit. I haven't even gotten into doing any of the... I keep wanting to say regions. Nope, districts. I haven't done any districts yet. Suppose I could do that. Play with districts, and that will give... Whoa, that looks weird. I guess there's... Oh, it's, I haven't looked at it with this mod. Yeah, this is... I think it's the Sapphire... Is that what this is? Emerald. Sorry, Emerald. UI. Sapphire Skin Emerald, I guess? Mod. And for the interface. And it's nice because some places, like when you get to the parks, there's so many to scroll across just those 4 or 5 that are visible is tedious and annoying. But there's some maps. There's some maps. There's some things that when you do that, it just kind of struck me as odd. Like, I was like, wait, it looked weird because it was all over here instead of kind of centered on the screen. Oh, the Steam Workshop has some amazing things in it, though. If you haven't checked it out yet, I do recommend it. Lots and lots of good stuff. So much good stuff. It's amazing. Oh, hey, oh, there we go. I didn't even have to do anything. And we reached our goal of 12K. Level 6, trains. Oh, goody, I can do all that stuff. Not that I need to. Trains. And the dam. Not that that's going to matter, because I'm not going to. Next goal is 18,000, and we get another plot of land. Water treatment plant, which is good, because the river is looking kind of gross. And then the crematorium, which will help. I expanded this up there earlier. Anyway, that'll help us. What is this? Oh, right. Sorry. Forestry, farming, ore, oil, and generic industry. And the way... 3 speed, back it up. The way I set up this map, I've got... Let me see if you can see it from this view. Oh, there we go. We obviously have forestry if we wanted to up here in the mountains. Not too much, so maybe way up here. Otherwise, I set up some other resources down here. I believe this is coal and ore. I think I did oil further out somewhere else. But that's too... There is some mining going on down here in Colton. There's like... I think there's Colton Mining Corporation. Something like that. But we'll get to those specializations much later in the game. Oh, and looks like my demand for a lot of things have risen. As the population keeps growing, the demand for things keeps growing as well. Very well, then. Let's see. Keep putting in offices. All the offices. Good. What's our power situation like? We're okay. Getting there, but I think we're okay. Ooh, yep, traffic's starting to get a little hectic. Maybe it is time to do that. Just put a heavy traffic ban, like, on this road here, almost. No, you know what? I think that's right. I was going to play with regions. I'm sorry, I did it again. Districts. So let's do that. That way we can start getting things a little more established for what's where. So I'll leave this. This here will be downtown. This on the map, you know, on Google Maps or Apple Maps, I suppose, is labeled as Seacombe Lake. I think up into here. This is all labeled as Wilson. So we'll make that Wilson, make it its own district, and I'll end up I'll fine-tune these in a bit. It's really nice. You can use the small one, and it'll actually follow the roads. It snaps to the roads, so you can get nice square districts instead of round, bubbly, funny things. Make one up here for all of this. Boom. Okay. So let's go through and edit those. Sheffield. Sadly, the game only has a few names. Downtown. Let's just do SB. Downtown. Downtown. Do. Sorry. Policies. City planning. Heavy traffic ban. Oh, they're not going to like that. No, I'm not going to do that yet. Not yet. Not until I have... not until I have Tippecanoe built down here. And that might come next, actually. Pleasant Square? No. S-E-A-C-O-M-B Lake. Ah. This is not the best keyboard. I apologize. It's like skipping the first letter, which I don't really understand. Lake Wilson. Anybody? Tom Cruise? And Elk Hills. I don't know what to call this. I'm gonna call it Golden Valley. I know there's a middle school right here. Oh, I could name that one Golden Valley. So we'll just name this area Golden Valley. Golden Valley. Okay, so we got some policies and things. We got some districts going, I mean. And actually, Seacombe Lake, I think... This area is called Seacombe Lake, but there's a big park over here that's Seacombe Lake. So, let's stretch this over to here. And then we'll stretch Wilson over to here. Good. Good. So, got some districts going. That's kind of fun. Played with those before. I just haven't gotten to it in this game yet. Traffic. All the traffic. It's actually not bad. It flows pretty well. It doesn't back up. Okay, so that's a little backed up. But see, it clears pretty quick. They're all going... Yeah, they're all going down. I'm thinking... Well, it flows all right there. I was thinking of maybe deleting this road. Maybe this one too. That's kind of a relief into and out of this area. And this is kind of a bigger road, or it's supposed to be a bigger road, you know. Space is what it is. Ooh. And that industrial demand just keeps flying up and up and up. New building. Yes, I know. I have train things. Yay. Oh yeah, modules. Modern train stations. A few custom-y things here. Let's see. I just looked at those. Shush. Oh, but there's extras because of the custom assets. Alright, so our industrial / commercial demand is back up again. Whoa, sorry, bumped the mouse. So I went to reset my iPad. So I'm going to keep gridding out the downtown area, put in some more offices. I might have to break down and actually put in some more industrial here. It's a pretty big industrial zone for the population, at least in my opinion. I think that's because everybody's education is a little low. Nobody is terribly well educated. It's because we don't have any colleges yet. There is a junior college over here, Inland Valley Junior College, I believe. We could put that in, but I think I'll wait until we get up to this area, and I'll put in Cal State San Bernardino. So for now, it is what it is, and this stays fairly industrial. You know, out around here, around the airport, is all industrial. Not quite as heavy industrial as this stuff, but a little industrial. Anyway, I'm going to continue gridding out and kind of setting up the roadway down here. I might do time-lapse. I might just cut and jump back in 15 minutes or so, simply because time-lapse, it's cool, it looks cool, but it's actually tedious to edit and compile when I make the videos. So I think I'm actually just going to cut here and pick back up in a few minutes once I have this gridded out the way I like it. That way I can take all the time I want to and not be worried about being pressed for time. So I should be right back, and this should be a finished grid. Okay, I'm back. I've added out some of the grid, and I actually dropped in a few things that I knew I was going to put there anyway, because, hey, we have the money, and we're making plenty right now. The Posh Mall here, actually, let's call that, go ahead and rename it to its correct thing. Inland Center Mall. That's the better mall in the area. It's not great, but it's better than Carousel Mall up here. And yeah, they are really like 3 off-ramps away from each other. In reality, this off-ramp should be Inland Center, but angles and things don't really work. But it is one of the first angled roads in the area, so I wanted to make it angled. And I added a couple parking lots. Oh wow, that conforms weird to the road, to the ground. Well, actually, it's not too bad, because the ground there is kind of funky. That's a cool looking little mall, though. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. And then I gave him a parking structure. Another one I tried. So 64 slots. We'll see if it really works out that way. And then this big area right here, it's actually the Orange County Fairgrounds? Is that what it's called? I'm looking at my map off to the side. It's not coming up. But it's Orange Fairgrounds? Anyway, it's some fairgrounds. It's one that actually, apparently, so the story goes, is built on an ancient burial ground for Indians. And the story goes that every, spring or early summer, that they have the fair here, it rains. And pretty much every year, without fail, it rains. That's how you know you're from San Bernardino and the Inland Empire, if you know that story. Anyway, so I got this grid going out, and I was looking at it, and, so yeah, we got the mall. I'm going to put up a few more offices. I think this block here will be offices. And then when we get down into this area, above this road, which is Orange Show Road, Orange Show right there, this is industrial. So we'll make that industrial as well, and that should help out our demand for it. These are out here. Oh yeah, they're way out there. They don't have any. They're kind of isolated. Well, they're going to deal with it for a moment or two. I'll fill in this area first, though, to try to get power down to them as soon as I can. Let's see. I said offices. Yes, we'll do that. And, yeah, we'll put some here. Actually, not there. I want that to be commercial. Boop. Right-click. And this, too. That's commercial as well. No, but we can put it. I don't want two funny-sized things. Something I learned watching somebody else playing this game. If your if your locations are only like a 3x4, that's okay. But if it's a 2x2, things like that, they don't have very high value, and the residents will eventually complain about it. So anyway, let's get some more commercial down here just to fill that in. Good. And that should get power from jumping across there, and it's already piped. Did that during my my pause for you guys. So let's hit start, and hopefully these guys get power pretty quickly. And here we go. And they're off. Yes, you're complaining. Oh, see, and it's already bridged across. Oh yeah, I don't know if you realized, I had the power running up through here, but it ended up cutting into so many of these spaces. I just said, "Argh!" And I ran it alongside the freeway on this side and just cut it over. And I use a little park as an extension because these guys just don't stretch over even the small roads. I don't want to take it all the way up there. That's a little annoying. So it's to this park to get power in. Actually, not to get power in, more just to get power down to the outflow pipes. The sewage pipes? Sewage outflows? Water drain pipes. Where all the poop goes, essentially. Where all the poopiness goes. Good, so all that's good. Commercial demand is still up. Oh yeah, I meant to actually plop in some commercial here. Because that's a place where there is some commercial right around the mall here. Yeah, all the way up to there. Good. Does that actually have water? It does. It is all watered. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, yeah, kind of a nice big court space there. Okay, good stuff. Some demand for commercial and industrial, so we'll keep going with some office space. Boop, 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 boop. And those will grow up. This area, it's kind of a hybrid of office/industrial. It's like it's like warehouses and small storage things. Rental big spaces. Big rental spaces to rent out, 800 square foot, 1,000 square foot little warehouses. Like I said, this is actually a fairground. I'm not sure what I'll put in there. I've got some park things that I can pop in here, like there's one with a roller coaster, and some other buildings. So I'll play with that a little bit later. But I kind of want to keep these moving along and this moving along. Because our next goal is 18,000. I don't think we're going to make that in this episode. I think I'm going to shoot for a goal of 15,000 for myself. And for those of you watching, if this is moving along slowly, population growth-wise at least, I do apologize. But like I said, I don't want to use crime. I don't want to use police cars making their rounds. I don't really want to use any high density anything, because there's nothing there. maybe, well, some of these offices can turn into high density. And maybe some of these commercial here, but I'm not in any rush to do that. What is ours? Since I keep seeing that cropping up. So I keep seeing that popping up. Yeah, okay, so let me put in a guy right here. And actually, let's see, downtown, I think right about here, there's a big police station. Like, it's like the main San Bernardino police station. So we'll go ahead and plop that guy in as well. No, stay awake, Mr. iPad. Don't go away. Yeah, okay, good. And our industrial demand is still high. So I'll switch back. Plop, 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 plop. A few of those guys in there. Good. And they'll happily use, I believe this was Rialto Avenue, yes, to exit out. Or maybe down here to Orange Show Road. Let's see, how is traffic flowing? Alright, not bad. See? On-ramps and off-ramps. They make sense. This is, well, that's also the only outlet to all of this. Like I said, Del Rosa is another one, but judging by how long that is, I'm not going to be able to do it until I get to expand out here. And I'm not sure if that's really a concern yet for expansion. I wish I could take that back, but I wanted that on-ramp there. I want to go here, maybe here. That's not... See, and if I expand, it's this square here. So much of that is mountain space. That's one I'll get at the end of the growth. Growth, that sounds odd. Sounds like... Never mind. Anyway, that's an area I'll get at the end of our expansion. Simply because it's going to be so little of it will be usable. Only this bottom quarter, maybe a bottom third of it, if that. Anyway. Alright, so our industrial, this is filling up, good, and that's lowered. Commercial still fluctuating, but our residential is medium demand. Our residential demand is there. Oh, yes, see, these guys don't have any workers. Yeah, interesting. Okay, good. So, that being said, I'll expand this grid out a few more steps and plop that in and keep going from there. So hang tight, I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we're back. Gridded all this out. Reran the power a little bit to make sure everybody's connected to those guys. Not that they're critical, but I wanted it. And stretched out the water line as well. Have plenty of water. We were running close. Oh wait, it still shows we're close on power. So I just added another coal power plant. Oh look, see, that's what I still have available. They're still in on the cursor. But that should all rectify itself. So, bunch of residential, and like I said, this is kind of a little swoopty thing. It's quite the slope in reality. Here it's not that big because of the scale, but in slope it's probably 200 feet that you climb, and it's pretty steep. And as a young adult, or as a teenager learning to drive, my grandparents lived up here, learning to drive with my grandfather. One of our first days, down here. There's actually been a good number of accidents where big trucks come crashing into shops right along this road. Anyway, it was fun to do that. Kind of get this set up. 40th Street way up here, and Kendall Avenue or Kendall Drive. I'm not sure. Either way, it's cool to get that set up and have a grid kind of running this way instead of this way. Yeah, because that was descriptive. Running at this angle versus square north and south. Kind of excited to get into that when we get to 18,000. Again, I doubt that'll happen this episode. I've only got a few minutes left before I kind of reach my limit. I don't reach my wife's limit. Anyway, so got all those zoned in, right? Yes, zoned in. Oh yeah, and despite these, I just looked. This whole big road here, it's all residential in reality. So you know what? I'm gonna do that too, and just keep it authentic like that. Some of those buildings are kind of odd looking. Anyway, I want to keep it authentic like that and keep it all residential. It's an area where they're all... come on. It's all residential, but this area, this road, you don't see house fronts. You just see them backed up to... let's hit play. You just see them backed up, the back side of the houses. Yes, I'm sorry. All the commercial buildings. Goodbye. What is this? Busy corner shop. Well, you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be gone. Shoo, go away. Anyway, I'm sure he'll dezone in a few minutes. Dezone? Despawn? No, dezone. Okay, so that's going. And look at that, our industrial demand has kicked back up again. Good, but these jobs should be satisfied quickly. But that industrial demand is kind of high, so we'll keep going with that. Industrial. Ploppity, 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 ploppity. And you all have water, correct? Yes, yes they do. Good. Shush. So, all that's going. Things are moving forward. Moving forward, moving forward. And our population is slowly expanding up into this area. Oh, so slowly. Yeah, it's in 3 speed. Fast speed, whatever you want to call it. And we'll see how traffic handles things. It's all flowing. It is flowing. Oh, that's backed up a teeny bit. But there's not much I can do about that. The only thing I can think to do is delete this road. Are either of these... No, neither of those are city services. Drugstore 2.0. And a park. That's fine. Ooh, I hear upticks. Oh, I reached 14, so that's good. Like I said, my goal for the night was, I believe, 15,000, so I predict we'll get there. Yeah, see, this is probably the busiest off-ramp we have, and it might back up a teensy bit, but then it all shoots down. I think having this nice long straightaway here helps a lot, because they can all stack up in here instead of on here. The only thing I was considering doing is, like I said, deleting this road. I don't think that's necessary, at least not yet. Wow, that all filled in quite quickly. Industrial demand is still up there, but we still have a lot of citizens move in. And we'll keep this. Yeah, this will be fine for a while still. They'll fill this in as they need it, as it is needed, as they need it. Not sure. Not sure what I'm trying to say. So this is E Street. It's gonna curve around, do some wavy fun things, become Hospitality Lane, and this is Waterman. This is going to go straight down and latch onto the freeway. We'll probably keep it all elevated, because honestly, creating these little mini bridges with the river under it was kind of a pain. If you do the pylons too much in the middle, it messes with the flow of the water, and it wasn't fun. Oh, I got distracted. I was going to actually look at the traffic. Yeah, see, so it's showing a little red. It's a pastel red. It's not horrible, but things keep moving. Yeah, this is probably the busiest interchange. But, again, they have a lot of space here to stack up on. They're not backing up onto the freeway, and then it flows. It does actually flow quite nicely. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. And, get rid of this. Okay, so I think the way the on-ramp is stock, the way it comes, comes custom, you know. These are 6 lanes. I don't really have any 6 lanes anywhere except for some of the on-ramps, right? Yeah, see, they're underneath, but yeah, 6 lanes. So I think just to help with a little bit of flow here, because, wow, that's a lot of traffic flowing up into there. Yeah, and this is kind of this one and this one are the only ramps for this whole northern region until we get the Del Rosa Avenue on-ramp up and running. So I think I'll go ahead, 6 lane, upgrade, boom. That'll help a little bit. I don't think it'll be critical, but it'll help a little bit, keeping things flowing. Whoa, look at that. What? Whoa. All the trucks, all the garbage trucks, that's a little crazy. What? Wow. I hadn't seen this yet. This whole thing is a nightmare. What is going on with that? Why are they all... They're all going... That's weird. They were all coming off the freeway here, going the back road here, making a left, and then making a right, when they could have just made this straightaway. Very interesting. I know they're supposed to route themselves shortest path, so that was kind of odd. Oh, I just looked down. We've reached our 15,000. I think that's enough for tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. For those of you that have subscribed, thank you. I'm still very new to the whole YouTube recording thing, so I do appreciate your attention, your subscription, all those things. What are you? You are full. Oh, let's start emptying you. Anyway, yeah, so we've reached our 15,000 goal for the night. City is expanding rather nicely. The population isn't growing as fast as I would like, but it's growing all right. It's growing pretty quick, actually. We have 15,000. That was my goal. So, next episode, we'll continue expanding the residential up here. Hopefully we'll reach that next goal of 18,000 in the next episode, as I am kind of excited to build up here, like I said, Cal San Bernardino and Cajon High School, my high school. And then also to go down to Hospitality Lane, do this commercial zone, and eventually San Bernardino Airport. Again, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. Any comments are very welcome. Still learning my way through this thing. Any tips and tricks for my recordings, please let me know. I'm happy to listen and take anyone's advice. Don't know if I'll be recording again in the next few days with work and whatnot, but I got 3 in 2 days, so I think that's a success. Either way, have a good day, afternoon, evening. Well, you'll see me on YouTube later.